See, right now, this time of the year, and you know you're out there doing wrong, and ain't no good in you, and when the people catch you down bad, and they lock you up right now, while these holidays coming through, it's hard. This the hardest time to do when you locked up, and I'm here to tell you this shit. Based on true stories, I can't make it up. This hard. See, when you locked up, and you know all the good times about to roll over and roll through, like you got Thanksgiving, you know, you got the Bayou Classic, you got Christmas, and on top of that, you got New Year's, and then right at it again, you got the Super Bowl, and shit, these places closed down. And let me tell you what happened when these places closed down, when you fighting a charge and you got cases like that shit going on right now. Let me tell you about it. Welcome back to East Baton Rouge Parish Tourist Service. I say welcome back. And let me tell you what happened when you doing that shit type of shit. See, you got them lawyers getting paid good, but not even much for you to let you come to court. They coming to you. And when they come to you, they coming to you to let you know they're setting you back. And then not only they setting you back, you there in November the 17th, and they setting you back. Now to February the 12th. And then, if you're lucky, the bitch might be on a Friday instead of a Saturday, because they just guessing off the top of their domes. And I'm telling you based on true story. Deputy, I can't live. No, I can't live. But let me tell you, while you doing that shit, you got your family calling the people, trying to see can they get you a bond. Bonds don't want to have nothing to do with you right now. I ain't saying it's nothing bad, but I'm saying you're an aggravated flight. You're a risk taker. You know what I'm saying? You like to take chances. You like to run when people pay for you to get out. So they ain't about all that shit like they used to. But while you in there, it's a process. So I'm telling you this here, you might want to slow it down and calm down a notch right now. Because it's the holidays. And I remember my holidays never was good in that bitch. I'm talking about in the prison, in the old prison, in the dungeon. Shit. Man, I woke up on Christmas trying to use the phone, and me and the dude in there, he come snatch the phone from me, talking about make him a three-way call based on true stories. Can't make it up. That's how I got in a fight one time in that bitch. You want to know how many fights I got? I'm telling you real shit. It was simple shit like that. I hated holidays. Holidays was tough for me. Thanksgiving, shit. Man, then you go in the cafeteria. The shit they feeding you in the cafeteria ain't nothing what the fuck you want to be eating on the street. Real shit. And then, if you're lucky, you might be the type of person to eat all your shit. Me, I wasn't always that lucky during the holidays. I had to do the sharing. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You know, I'm just telling you what it is. Real stories. I can't lie. Man, I used to hate the holidays. Man, you know, they got some dudes used to be so selfish when they come to the fucking phones on holidays. You know, you see some dudes get up in the morning. They get up in the morning, don't even much go straight to the phone. They go flip that bitch up and go brush their teeth and whatever, go back in there, sit on the thing, and get up then, slide their slippers on and shit like that, and they go to the phone. They might stay on the phone all the way to child, study hitting back to back to back to back to back. They got 30-something other dudes in this bitch in this one phone. Now, lucky to say you might be on have two phones, but here the shit go. They doing the same shit with that shit. So now it's either like you got to fight for the phones or you got to pay your way to use the phones. I'm telling you this here, I'm from the country. I wasn't used to this shit. Niggas wasn't just mean to me. They was dogs. They was doing it to anybody. It wasn't no special person. I'm just saying, I'm telling you, it made it bad because it was obvious that I wasn't from this bitch. And being in East Baton Rouge Parish Prison, if you ain't from this bitch, they gonna know this shit. They go smell it on you, and they go take it out you. Real shit. I ain't saying you no pussy. I'm just saying I was at that time. Man, them niggas was dogs. Man, you know, all day they using the phone. You know what I'm saying? You sitting back there waiting. You try not to be looking at the phone, but you trying to see if this nigga gonna hang up. And when this nigga here hang up, you got another right there ready to use the phone. So, if you ain't in, click tight, yeah, you go fight. But I'm just saying, is it worth it? What you gonna call home and tell your mama you got your ass whooped a couple of times so you can use the phone to call them to let them tell you they having a good time? Nah, I couldn't do that shit no more. The holidays I stayed, I couldn't stand it. And then what's the crazy part? Just so happened the next day you may be able to use the phone and you get the call because they just stayed up, matched them bitches up and burned them bitches up. You know what I'm saying? They got some of them stay on the phone on New Year's. Real shit based on true stories. I can't make it up. Shit, huh? I'm telling them the truth now. They got some of them would do that. Them phones dangerous in that bitch. They deadly. That, you know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta know how to fight. And it's not just you gotta know how to fight, you gotta know how to win. Because if you beat this motherfucker, the way it is now, you gotta beat this one. So it's like, to get to the top shit, to keep me away, that's why I say I stay out of it. And I'm telling you, now, they doing a lot of shanking and stabbing in these Baton Rouge Parish prisons. A lot of people looking for their kids. Shit, they missing. I'm just telling you what it is. Man, a lot of them they seeing pop up on the screen. A young guy got stabbed 6, 7 times. He didn't make it, you know what I'm saying? That's how they finding out about their kids. Man, back then when they was doing that shit, the guards used to know about the shit, man. Man, they was retarded when I'm saying back then on N-Wing. N-Wing, man. Man, ain't nobody in their right mind would want to be on N-Wing when I was going through that bitch in 1999. Real shit, bro. Ain't nobody. I keep telling people, that was the time I saw a dude came down there for molesting a girl on the streets. Real shit. And the people alerted, it might have been, I don't know, it was St. Clair Hill or somebody. The people came, the guard came talking to him at the gate. And the guard told him, dude, they about to bring in a dude who molested the girl on the thing. Real shit on the street, based on true story. I'm in this bitch for the first time like that. This is what I'm seeing. Scary shit. Shit, you gotta go through it. The dudes told the dude. So they racked the gates back. They racked the gates back. The dude came on the line with a mattress and a sack. And he had slippers on. Hair all over his fucking face. Real shit. Hair all over his face. Hell, the toughest nigga. Real nigga. Shit. I don't know him, but I'm just telling you. And when the guard racked the gate, the guards did like this here. Just like this here. Man, they had both cells down. They had 2 bumps in there. They had one bump was open, and it was a top bump. Dude went in there, real shit, based on true stories. I can't make it up. They asked for the real shit. They want to see what Pee Wee know. I'm telling you what Pee Wee know, and here it is. The dude came in there. He went in there, and he put the mattress to the top. I'm sitting there on the iron bench right there. The TV was like coming off the wall with glass behind it, but the table was metal, and the seats hooked to the table. They sold it. I mean, they welded to the tables. They welded to the table. Man, I don't know if you ever seen one of them parties that them kids be having right now today, them quiet parties, and all you hear is them shoes, them slippers, you know. Man, that's all I heard. That's all I heard. And I was here, no. I had a dude came running down the line, all the way down the line. I ain't lying, based on true story. This shit fucked me up. Dude came running all the way down the line. Down the line, they had a mop in the broom, and they had a dustpan, and they had a trash can. Dude running all the way down there. Dude hollering loud. My heart hurting. I'm crying. I don't want to show nobody how we can. I don't want to look, but I'm just saying this shit gets curious now. And I'm telling you, bro, it came back in that thing, and all of a sudden I heard, and all the dudes came running out the thing and started watching the TV and was just looking and staring. The gates started running back. They ran the gates back. Guards came in that bitch, about 40 of them bitches deep. They came in there. They got us all lined up on the wall. Lined up on the wall. Real shit. Let me tell you how it go. They all lined up on the wall. Now we all lined up on the wall. And here they go. They got this dude coming in. They got blood all over this fucking shit. They got, you know what I'm saying? Now they got the people coming in with the things. They got gloves on their hands. They security guards, whatever the fuck it is, but they work for the fucking Parish prison. And this is what they got. They got that shit. They got gloves on, and they picking the dude up and everything. Man, when they roll the dude out on the stretcher based on true story, I can't make it up. The dude had the broomstick stuck in his ass stick with the stuff stick, the straw part that you still sweep. I ain't lying. The guards left out that bitch and they came back in there and they came back and they stripped us of everything. I ain't had a part, I ain't had shit to do. When I say one for all in that bitch and all for one, that's how I rock. Y'all all down for that shit. And this is what everybody privilege is getting taken away. Your phones, they ain't got no mattresses, we ain't got no blankets. We straight in our white boxes, that's it. No fucking socks, no nothing. They got all our shit. And they go turn the fucking air up. And it was cold, freezing. And we on lockdown for almost a month and a half or some shit. I ain't had nothing to do. So let me tell you how raw it was back then. See what I'm saying? Man, when I say I can't do it no more, that's why I stay out, because it's the memories. And the memories I try to give to people, they act like they ain't catching on. But when I say stay tuned, the more East Baton Rouge Parish prison stories, I say stay tuned. Deputy, I can't live. Well, what you waiting on to come get me out?